Welcome to
House of Whimsical Terror.
I'm Esther.
I'm Mary.
And we're coming to you today from Clyde, County Galway in Ireland.
And we're telling real stories of the fantastical.
And all of our stories are true or told to us as true.
And today's story is...
The snake hunt.
The snake hunt.
Yes.
That's today's story.
And I'm very excited that we could convince our beautiful friend Shannon Martin to tell the story. She's a genius actor, writer, fabulous friend.
And here we are around the campfire in the Irish forest.
Yes, and Connor is rescuing the fire, which I made a mess of with my wellies.
Your silly wellies.
My silly wellies.
Shannon, thank you so much for sharing a story with us.
Okay.
So excited.
So tell us the story.
Yeah.
So when I was 16 years old, my dad decided to take me and my sister to live in Bali, Indonesia for a year. He had a notion, one of his many notions, and this one he followed through with. And I had just finished my my junior cert, so you know you have that kind of transition year in Ireland between junior cert and leaving cert, and he was like, you don't need you have the freedom to go off for a year. So we went to Bali, and while we were there, we lived in this in a place near the school with a guy called Ari, our roommate, and also a woman called Angie, who kind of started to she came there for couch surfing, but her and Ari started to form kind of a romantic relationship. So she was in our house and she was just a part of the household. And then one night we decided there was like a snake hunt going on, actually on the grounds of, or right beside the grounds of my school. My school is called Green School. It was made of bamboo in the jungle. And so there were snakes around. So we went out on this snake hunt, and I'm terrified of snakes. Right now, I think a lot more than I was when I was 16. When I was 16, I was a lot braver. But like anything reptilian really, truly terrifies me. So anyway, we're on the snake hunt and we see a snake, and my dad, everyone's kind of, my dad was holding it, and he really encouraged me to hold the snake. And I was so afraid, but I was like, okay, fuck it. I held it. And as I held the snake, I felt like it was, like the snake was shivering, like what I imagine a snake would shiver. Like I was like, oh my God, this poor snake is absolutely terrified. All these humans around, and we're scaring him. But anyways, I was holding him. I don't know for how long until I passed him back to kind of the guy in the group who knew most about snakes. And I said it to my dad. I was like, that, like, the snake was terrified. And he was like, he told me, that's not what you said when you were holding it. What you said was the little girl is terrified. And it being my dad, to be honest, I wouldn't believe him because he always made shit up. But our roommates, Angie and Ari, said the same. They said the words that came out of your mouth was that little girl is terrified. Apparently.
So you strongly connected with that animal.
I have no recollection.
That animal that you normally would be terrified of. You felt the terror inside of it. That compassion for the animal is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. You, Shannon. That is 100% Shannon Martin. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that
beautiful
story.
Thank you.
That is amazing. That's amazing. And thank you all of our listeners for joining us. Please come back and listen to some more stories. But for now, so long, good friends. Until next time, when we meet back at the house.
Or in the woods.
Or in the woods. Wherever we meet.
Where there are no snakes, because we're an island.
Quasi Patrick.